Restart, The Last Chance for the Indian Economy, 2015, a non-fiction work by journalist Mihir S. Sharma, delves into the contemporary state of the Indian economy and the broader economics of the region. The book identifies prevailing issues and offers unconventional solutions. Sharma outlines how, following the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, India emerged as one of the BRIC countries, alongside China, Brazil, and Russia, anticipated to lead the global economy in the coming decade. However, India's performance fell short of expectations, prompting the central question of the book: what factors are hindering India from realizing its vast economic potential? Sharma highlights India's initial successes, including the upliftment of millions from poverty and substantial progress across various economic sectors. Subsequently, the narrative takes a downturn as India encounters challenges in generating sufficient products to fuel economic growth, resulting in the failure of government initiatives aimed at reviving the economy. Sharma investigates this issue by posing three critical questions. Why is there a substantial demand for jobs in India? Why, despite this demand, does a shortage of skilled workers persist within Indian companies? And why are Indians struggling to uplift themselves economically? Sharma also explores the perceived negative impact of Mohandas Gandhi, whose emphasis on rural development over urban centers is argued to still influence misguided policies in the modern era. Additionally, he attributes some of the challenges to ancient laws and regulations that hinder India's efforts to integrate its workforce globally, citing examples such as the outdated requirement for every factory and shop to maintain a lime register. Furthermore, the book scrutinizes the Great Reform Movement of 1991, which initially brought substantial changes to India but ultimately lost momentum and collapsed. Sharma scrutinizes the era of Indira Gandhi's governance, during which India underwent a sudden shift to the left on the political spectrum. This transformative change, while exhilarating, lacked the necessary planning and coherent focus required to make lasting and meaningful alterations. Consequently, it resulted in a superficial historical moment. Sharma's assessment points to a widespread recognition within India that a substantial overhaul of the industrial base and workforce is imperative. Many have attempted such reforms, yet all endeavors have fallen short. Examining Prime Minister Manmohan Singh's administration, which began in 2004 and witnessed 7 years of economic abundance as India's growth averaged an impressive 8.1%, Sharma underscores a pivotal moment in 2011 when this growth abruptly decelerated. During the period of economic prosperity, Sharma notes that Singh had a window of opportunity to enact reforms and invest in India's future. However, he chose to assume that the favorable conditions would persist indefinitely. When the economic downturn arrived, it was too late to make the necessary decisions. Sharma further observes that in contemporary India, innovation and entrepreneurship face punitive measures, leading to the emergence of what he terms rent-seekers in the economy. These individuals and companies are content with exploiting existing value rather than creating new value and deriving income from it, as is customary for entrepreneurs. Sharma attributes this phenomenon to India's cultural and legal framework, which tends to favor protecting inefficient existing businesses while discouraging new ideas and risky ventures. Finally, Sharma contends that present-day Indians are growing increasingly disillusioned with their economic circumstances, marked by stagnation and a dearth of opportunities. He views this discontent as a unique opportunity for India to make the difficult decisions necessary to rectify the challenges it faces. Sharma identifies 5 persistent mistakes that continue to plague India. 1. Weak private-public partnerships. 2. An abundance of rules and laws undermined by numerous exceptions. 3. The unrealistic belief that resolving India's energy needs, especially its heavy reliance on imported gas, should be effortless and without challenges. 4. A prevalent distrust among Indians towards market prices. 5. Ongoing environmental degradation in the country. Having explored various potential solutions to these issues, Sharma concludes with a surprising proposition he regards as a possible silver bullet: the integration of women into the workforce. He notes that in most developed nations, as families become wealthier, women become increasingly engaged in the economy, pursuing education and entering the workforce. However, in India, the opposite trend prevails: wealthier families are less likely to have women participating in the workforce. This counterintuitive dynamic hinders economic growth. Sharma argues that reversing this trend will eventually lead to broader social and economic transformations. Sharma highlights that India is both distinctive and a relatively youthful nation, still possessing ample potential for change and the energy required to address its challenges. It is by no means a lost cause. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.